Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Lola. I'm going to be doing your love reading for July through August. This is a mid-month reading. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture of what love has in store for you. But let's go ahead and get started, Taurus. I'm going to begin by pulling a couple of the Whispers of the Angel Oracle deck to see what your angel messages are in love. I absolutely love this deck. So what are the love messages for Taurus? What love messages do we have? Taurus, if you're interested in learning more about what your career, family, other life aspects have for you at this time, be sure to check out your general reading up on my channel. There's a link in the description box below. I actually have July and the next 6 months. So really interesting to go ahead and check that out to see what the rest of the year has in store for you. But let's see what we have for love. What do we have for love for Taurus at this time? We have receive with love and appreciation and miracles and blessings. Well, those are two really great cards to get right off the bat. So let's see, Taurus, receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So definitely think about those of you who are in relationships. And I would say this is even going beyond just your love of like your partner, of being gracious and thankful. I would say this could extend to your family and other areas of people that you love in your life, right? Like we have love for more than just our partners, our significant others, the people we're in kind of those romantic relationships with. But I'm getting a message here too, where maybe it's time that that the universe is recommending to you in this time frame that you show a little appreciation and gratitude, whether it is just saying thank you or for something or someone, or even actually getting a thank you gift and kind of doing it that way. Or if they're an acts of service person, like if that's their love language, doing something for them to show your gratitude, and you just like say, yeah, I just wanted to stop by and bring you lunch because I just wanted to know how grateful I am. This is the universe really telling you that this in your love relationships, this is something you need to pay attention to for this time frame, is that, receive with love and appreciation, and that gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So thinking about being grateful, thinking about how you can let that person know that you are grateful, thankful, those things are the way to look at this message for you at this time. And then we also have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. I would say that's the universe also trying to tell you that you need to make sure that we're looking at the brighter things of love in your life and being grateful for those blessings and those miracles, because they really are everywhere for you. So we'll see what other messages want to come forward, Taurus, but definitely looks like a really great month of love for you to be grateful for where you are. And for those of you looking for love, this is also the universe saying to you is like, be grateful for the stage that you're in. Whether, love will come. You don't have to, the universe is always going to bring opportunities for you, and just be grateful for how far you've come. Maybe you've gone through a lot of growth recently. Be very grateful for that. And just remember that the universe wants to bring you miracles and blessings. They want to bring you happiness and bring things into your life, and everything has its gift. So the universe is saying right now is the time to look at the glass half full and making sure that you are always looking at it from a very prosperous, positive, loving way. So let's see what other messages want to come forward for you, Taurus. Let's start by pulling a couple of tarot messages. So what tarot messages do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus at this time? What are the tarot messages for Taurus in love? Okay, Taurus. We have Justice, the King of Cups, amazing, and the 10 of Wands. The King of Cups, I think Aquarius got that as well, Taurus. So maybe you have an Aquarius in your life, or maybe coming into your life. We look at this as a kind of beginning, middle, and end energy to the time frame that when you see this. Amazing cards right off the bat, and definitely strong in love as well, because especially this Knight of Cups kind of filling out the middle, and your biggest, strongest time frame really is the Knight of Cups. But the Justice card is a great amazing way to start this off and start off this reading, especially looking at your appreciation. There may be a legal issue. So if those of you who have been looking for a settlement or you might have been going through a separation or a divorce, this is those legal aspects going in your favor. So be grateful about that. Know that there are miracles and blessings here for you. For everyone else who may not be going that, know that justice is an incredibly strong karma card. So this is really things going in your way. This is fairness, equality, balance. This is, I would say, in love in your relationships. You're just kind of feeling this very content, wonderful moment, as you should. It seems like the universe is really letting you know, like, hey, the glass is half full. Like, things are good right now. Your things are equalizing. Like, you're finding, especially July and August, you're starting to recognize the balance between love and work, or family and work, and fun and work, I guess I would say, is like really a time for you to equalize and have that balance in your life between the seriousness and the fun sides of life and in your relationship. So definitely love that energy for you, because everyone loves to have a nice equal balance of emotions and where your love is sitting here. And I would just say, I think as long as you're knowing that like the blessings and miracles are here for you and that everything has a gift, and just looking at the brighter sides of things, because life can be difficult, and just knowing the glass is half full and having that gratitude whenever you look at something and say, you know what, I'm grateful for that lesson, or I'm grateful for that relationship, even though it didn't work out, because I learned a lot from it. It was challenging. Or you're just like, gosh, I'm really grateful for where I am today and the people that are around me. You're going to really feel great and have this incredibly calm balance in your life, especially when it comes to your love and romance and emotions. Now, the middle of this time frame, the middle of this month, kind of going July into August, you are going on an adventure. The Knight of Cups is movement, especially in love. So for those of you looking for love, this is a great time to do that. Look in that time frame, and also being adventurous in love. This is following your heart. So if your heart is leading you into a specific direction with someone, or into taking the next step with someone, this is a really incredible, amazing time to do that, because the universe is saying to you, like, hey, follow your heart, like, be adventurous, like, be romantic. This is a very strong love card in general. And the fact that it's coming up in a love reading is even a bigger sign for you to really follow your heart, allow romance to take over, July and August, and just let your heart flow and just be grateful and let the blessings come forward, because they're definitely there for you. Now, as we get into kind of going into August and into the middle of August and getting into that next month or that next time frame, the Ten of Wands is a really unique card in that it has a couple of very specific meanings and that are different from each other. And it just depends on how it comes up in the placement. And for you, I really see that this is a time where you could be feeling like you're carrying a lot of responsibilities. And that's what this is looking, is that they're taking on so much that they've gotten to a point where, like, I've got to let some things go. So you may be at a point in your life with your relationship that you're like, I am carrying the load of this relationship and I'm having a great time and my heart is full, but I need to communicate with you about, I can't always be the one who's cleaning. I can't always be the one who's communicating. I can't always be the one who's having to come up with the ideas. And so this is a really good time for you to make sure that kind of using this loving approach to come forward with your person and have that conversation. Now, for most of you, what's coming to me though is this time where your harvest is almost there. So the Ten of Wands is an incredible, and especially with the Justice and the Knight of Cups, this is definitely the message I'm getting for the majority of you, is that your harvest is coming. And you can see that this person has planted and picked all these seeds. And the 10 is like the end of the Wands cards. It's like you've gone through the Ace and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and 4 and so on, and now you're here at the 10 and you've picked up everything you need, and now you're just getting that last bit, and you're going to reap the rewards of carrying that bounty. And so I always say, because these are flowers, there's different 10 of Wands, it's wands obviously, but in this deck where there's the flowers, I'm like, this person has now planted the seeds, watched them grow, fertilize them, water them. Now they're here, and there's this beautiful opportunity now it's time to take everything that you've cultivated and picked and made and make a bouquet out of it. So especially with this Knight of Cups, as I was mentioning, like taking the next step, it's time for that amazing, you know, flowers, these, everything to come to life now. Now it's time for you to make that wreath or to put everything together and enjoy the fruits of your labor and the harvest that you have here for you. So loving that message there, Taurus. Let's see what your romance angels would like to bring forward in our romance oracle decks here. So what would the romance angels messages for Taurus? What would the angels like to bring forward in romance for Taurus at this time? Let's see what we have for you, Taurus. All right. We have very soon. Okay, well, I was just saying in reconciliation. So this reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Definitely could be someone that's coming back. And as this justice card, I would say that's probably where that's going in more. So as for those of you who are waiting for his justice, is there may be someone coming around and you're like, I knew it. I told you karma's going to get you. Now you're here. You're putting all this out. And I would just say, like, receive with love and appreciation, making sure I was caution with this card is because there could be reconciliation. Someone could be coming back from your life. Make sure it's someone who's worthy of you. And then also we have the very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So like I was mentioning, this reaping of this harvest, it may be something very specific that you need to identify of something that you want to come true. Like, what is this harvest for you? And I would recommend that you meditate on that. So is this harvest going from a boyfriend, girlfriend to being engaged? Is this going from having another child, extending your family? Is this going from, you know, what is this harvest for you? Is this even just taking it from casual to serious? And I would just really start to think about what that is and meditate on this as the universe is telling you to clearly decide what it is that you want so it can come to you. The universe wants to bring it forward for you. Okay, Taurus, let's just finish up here with a couple of angel answer cards. So for those of you that brought a specific question or situation to the reading today, you'd like to get more clarity, let's see what the angels have for you. So angels, what answers can you bring forward for Taurus? Okay, as we're sticking together. We have trust. Oh, flying out, that must be important. And forgiveness. Well, that goes really well with these earlier messages that we were talking about. So, and especially with the justice card. So for those of you in the situation, the questions that you ask, the universe is just recommending that you trust the universe and that you look towards forgiveness. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to see you again and have a great month.